Bavarian Fruit Bread is a 2001 alternative album by Hope Sandoval and the Warm Inventions. This was recommended to me by another one of my incredibly trustworthy friends, so I'm not surprised this album was so good. I'm not super involved in the alternative genre, and I tend to stay away from this type of music. I also had no idea Hope Sandoval was the lead vocalist of Mazzy Star. I guess that really shows how much I don't know about music in the grand scheme of things. Although this isn't really my area, I instantly recognized her voice, and I was really taken over by the instruments that are on this album. One of my first gut reactions was am I crazy to assume that there are some little aspects of Irish trad music on here? I want to say that the songs Drop, Butterfly Morning, and Feeling the Gaze, they kind of have this infusion of trad music that I got to learn while I was spending my time in Ireland, which is based on some of the instruments that I hear and the tempo of some of these songs. I especially get this sense in Feeling the Gaze, which is just a beautiful song with few but powerful words. The lyrics in all of these songs in general hold so much weight due to the fact that there aren't many. Some other sound comparisons that I kind of get from this are, for vocal-wise, I get Stevie Nicks, a little bit of Lana Del Rey. I don't know much about Lana Del Rey really, but I would reckon that she's probably inspired by Hope Sandoval, especially her Mystery. Anyway, back to the lyrics, I would say that with the weight of the lyrics, with the lack of the lyrics, and the spacing she has between each word she utters, it kind of feels like she's just breathing out these words and letting them float on a cloud, waiting to be picked up by the next word. It's mysterious in a way, but also incredibly hopeful. And I definitely don't get a depressing feeling that I normally get from this style of music. Her voice is generally the same in all of the songs, yet I can differentiate the way her demeanor changes based on the instruments that accompany her voice. I can kind of tell based on how even how the way the songs end. That kind of gives me a hint as to what tone she was trying to achieve and what theme she was maybe going for with some of the more confusing lyrics in some of the songs. The best word I would use to describe her voice in all of these songs is just angelic. There's really no other way to put it. I think my favorite song on the album is On the Low or Feeling the Gaze. I would probably lean towards Feeling the Gaze. My least favorite would be Charlotte, although I wouldn't say it's a skip. There are some tracks with no words, which I really like. I like when albums do that. I think it's a good way to fill in the gaps between the songs that do sound kind of similar, so it gives you a break from hearing her voice. I love the mystery behind this type of sound that she has, and each song kind of leaves me wanting more, because they're longer songs, but there's not a lot of words, so you kind of just want more out of it. Some of the songs seem to be about love. I think Feeling the Gaze and Clear Day are pretty obvious songs about love. There's beautiful love songs. Butterfly Mornings, like I was saying, has some interesting lyrics. I'm still trying to understand what she's saying. I'm probably not smart enough to understand or pick up on any of the metaphors. Either way, when I listened to the album, it was one of those, and I think I said this about the album What Kind of Music. I did that review on Instagram, but it's like you blink and it's over. It kind of puts me into a trance, but I'm conscious enough to know what I'm doing and what I'm listening to. I would compare it to a really good dream, the ones that feel so real but don't last long enough, and then you wake up and it's just over. The album puts me in a place of peace. I feel like I'm sitting in a sunny field, just grounding myself and just enjoying nature and really experiencing life in its purest form. When I took my headphones off after the album ended with Lose Me on the Way, which is also a great song, I just heard silence. And for a moment, I had complete clarity. It was really beautiful. It's amazing that certain types of music can do this to us. It's so simple, but it's just a beautiful, really gentle, comforting experience. So I enjoyed all of these songs and getting familiar with Hope Sandoval. There's no skips. And I give Bavarian Fruit Bread a slightly egotistical 10 out of 10. I hope I didn't jump the gun on handing out another 10 out of 10. Without much background or understanding the context to what this album's about, it's emotional, it's romantic, and it has me just yearning for something. That's the best way to put it. But I give this album a 10 out of 10. I will definitely explore some more alternative sounds. I have some more recommendations that I'll get to that will fall into that genre. But yeah, everybody give this album a chance. If you haven't, give Mazzy Star a chance. This is a really interesting sound, unique, new to me, and I hope you all enjoyed.